How y'all doing? This video gonna be about Bob Costas. Yeah, that's old. That sports announcer, sportscast been around forever and a day, and he getting older now because that dye job done definitely tweaked his head up. He had a nerve to part his lips to say that LeBron James fancies himself as Fredrick Douglass in Nikes, and I was like, huh? Say what? Say what? Yeah, he said LeBron James fancies himself as Frederick Douglass in Nikes. Can you be more racist and loaded? Much. Now, I've had issues with LeBron James. He's definitely a drama king on the court. He's looking older now. The Lakers stink. And he can't run a coach out that can't really coach defense. And there's no parts that you really have, except maybe Anthony Davis, maybe Tyler Horton. And I don't know, but you really don't have anything that teams would really give you or much in return because the elephant in the room, Russell Westbrook, ain't going to fetch much. So let's just call it what it is. You want an old man team, you got it. His gestures, he started that fight last week. And I've had issues with things on the court and his self proclamation of how, I don't like it when cats brag about how great they are as far as his players and stuff because leave that to the fans and the people to make that. But anyway, I buy LeBron James being a dignified black man. He's giving back to schools. He know where he from. He never has to answer nobody with nothing. Now, they all corporate. It's all a plantation because if you get to ascend to a certain star part, you have to sacrifice. That's just how it goes. They don't put you in the spotlight unless they see money on you. That go without saying. However, for Bob Costas to make a loaded remark that says that LeBron James fancies himself as Frederick Douglass and Nikes is racist, loaded, and insulting. But I expect that from Bob Costas. He think he know it all. He's like a um, he think he's on some um, uh, Michael J. Fox Family Matters tip. He's been pompous and white and arrogant and smug since forever and a day. And he had the nerve to also say he thinks Michael Jordan's a real gentleman and stuff. See, it's a backhand, divisive, racist compliment. You can never trust it. And white sportscasters, 9.5, 9.9 out of 10, don't care about the black experience. They profit off of it because it's fashionable to say, well, they came from this and that. But when they're in the broadcasting, you saw what happened with Michelle Tafoya when Whoopi Goldberg ate her behind up on air because of Colin Kaepernick. Costas can't identify. And they don't feel like they should. But they feel they can get away with saying loaded remarks on the low that ain't so low. But anyway, what does Bob Costas know about Frederick Douglass? And what does he know about black American history lives in this country? That doesn't pertain to dollars and cents and them white racist owners that control everything, manipulate everything, and pimp everything. Because that's how he gets his job. Think about it. And it's very insulting that he said it, but no one's going to do nothing because he's a good puppet. He will always have a microphone and a blazer on and a good dye job to say what he pleases. If LeBron wants to come back and say something retaliate, they say don't be so sensitive. But where was Bob Costas with Aaron Rodgers and his immune statement? Did he compare Aaron Rodgers and say, "Oh, you're Donald Trump with Nikes on"? No, could have. He could have easily, but he wouldn't dare. He wouldn't dare. And he never said anything about the white NFL owners who took exception to Colin Kaepernick and ran him out the league. Did he say anything about them? Mm-mm. So you got to watch these good old boys. They say what they want. Give me your thoughts and takes about Bob Costa saying LeBron James fancies himself as Frederick Douglass in Nikes. That's loaded and racist beyond. Please hit the like, subscribe, and welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another. Anybody want to dispute this one, feel free because Costas is as loaded as that dye job on his head, and that's loaded.